Hey, hey, hey. Energy focus for the week. It is Sunday night once again. What an intense week. What an intense weekend. The cosmos are totally alive. Come on in and join me. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me. I had a little sound trouble last week. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a hashtag energy focus. Give me some roses. Come on in and join me. I'm over here on Facebook. Let me make sure it's in the Empowered Spirit Circle. That is my Facebook group. I would love to have you come join us in the community. All right, I see I'm live here. See if I can share it out. Let me know if you're here, and I'm going to stream right on over to Instagram. Hey, everybody. Come on in and join me. Terry Ann Hyman here, making sure it's in the Empowered Spirit Circle. Oh, I think I see it. Post. There we go. All right. Who's here? I've gotten some hearts. Let me know you're here. Just take another moment. I'm going to come over here to Instagram. We have lots to talk about. A beautiful weekend. Starry night. Oh my gosh. Outside camping again. All right, Instagram, we fell over. Here we go. Love it. Love it, love it. All right. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Come on in and join me. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my live stream for the Empowered Spirit Show, where I come on and we talk about what's going on, align our energy, and set our intentions for this week. Hey, Paul, can you hear me? Hey, Monique, how are you? Got some roses. All right. Kind of fell over at first. Here we go. Got a new setup tonight, so let me know if you can hear me. Hello, sound quality on Friday. But here we are. All right. How's everybody doing? Come on in and join me. Gonna light a little sage. All right, Kika. Hey, Mare. Hey, Raylene. How are you? How is everybody doing? So let's begin. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Taking a moment here, pulling your energy in, noticing where you are. Sunday night, had a busy week, had a great weekend. Time to kind of focus in, checking in. So welcome, everyone. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is where we come in and talk about what's going on. So many of you know I've been talking about the Lion's Gate. I talk about it every year, 8/8. It always comes around. It starts a little bit in July when we come into Leo, so about like the 27th. And then it moves all the way through 18th, somewhere around there. So we have this energy that gets really big. Yesterday was 8/8. So that's that huge portal. But the energy is still happening. All right, the Sirius star that's out there in the constellation. This goes way back to ancient astrology, ancient, what do you call it? And the stars, constellations. But the energy of Sirius, the star, gets huge. All right, it looks huge. It doesn't get huge. It looks huge to us. And it's our soul star coming down. It's our soul sun. All right, our physical sun is for the physical body. Sirius is the soul body. So right now we are all getting a nice upgrade of energy. We really are. You don't have to really do anything, all right? Truth be told, you don't have to really do anything. Just be in the energy and allow. But the more you meditate, the more you work with your light body, the more you spend with Mother Earth, the more you spend with the cosmos. Look at those freaking stars at night, the planets, the moon. Oh my gosh, they're just beautiful. And they can help you really come back into understanding where you fit into the cosmic structure, where you fit into humanity right now. Really, when you look up at the stars and you see the expanse of the world and you see the expanse of who you are and your soul energy, this is what we need right now. This is the energy we need to understand where we are. We really do. Hey, Ernest Joe from Singapore. This is the energy we need. Because so many of us are lost. So many of us are throwing energy at everybody else. You did this. You didn't wear a mask. You went back to school. You stayed home. It's hard to know who to trust. And a lot of energy is being fired up. All right, last night in the sky, the moon came up and there was Mars. So close. What is that doing? That's reflecting that Mars energy. Mars is the fire, the action. All right, combined with the Leo energy, okay, we can have some of that like roaring energy going on and being misplaced. So careful, and we're going to be really important that you carefully look at what's going on. The best thing to do, pull your energy into yourself. Look at your shadows. Look at what's going on. What can you heal right now? The earth is healing. It's exhaling. All right, and we're trying to fix it and trying to run around. We're all going in circles, it seems, right? Still don't have exact answers, don't know what we're doing. But what I do know is I am shifting on the inside as well. And as I shift, it allows me to shift the way in which I work, the way in which I show up, and the way in which I set my intentions, right? And that's going to be a really important aspect for all of us. All of us. All right. I wish I could say things are going to get easier. I really do. They're going to heat up. We know this for the next couple of months, but you can find a way to work with it. You can find a way to calm down, break old habits. All right. I'm working with some of mine. Breathe through it. We must breathe through it and relax into it. This is important. Relax into it so you can make those shifts. I know. The tendency is want to continue the old way because it seems like you know how to get there faster, right? No, that's not how we break habits. That's not how we make shifts. And that's not how you help yourself come into a better place with where you are, with yourself, with humanity, with the collective consciousness, all of that. And how you perceive yourself right now is really important. That's what your mindset comes in, right? If you're feeling less than who you are, you don't know what you're doing, your mindset can be affected. And right now we have to trust that inner guidance, all right? This is what I teach. You guys know this about me. We have to learn how to feel that trust within us, all right? And as we bring in the solar energy, as we bring in the spiritual energy, we can align our soul's work with it. We can align the intentions for what we want to do, how we want to live, how we want to show up with each other. So as we work at this Lionsgate energy in the higher dimensions, take some time to open that channel of light into the higher realms as far up as you can go and go down to in Mother Earth and open up this column of light within you that radiates. That's your light body. All right, feel it from the chakras, feel it from the heart, feel it from the crown, all around. Just expand and expand to the higher vibrations of your intentions. How do you want to feel? Where do you want to see us? Say, just go to 2021. Do some prep work. All right? Let this be a time to make some changes, start to plan, figure out where do you want to show up. All right? Really important. And this energy can help you right now. All right? Remembering you're a spiritual being. All right? We all are in this together. We are evolving whether we want to or not. We really are. So when you use your breath and when you use your spiritual power, you can really make shifts and really make changes. And that's why meditation is so important. All right, no matter what form you do, there's so many forms out there. All right, there's so many forms. Guided, breathing. I like to do breathing. Ascension. We were sending out at the medicine wheel yesterday, Paul and I, up there for an hour in the direction of the south this summer and just absorbing it and listening to it and listening to the crickets, listening to the sounds. And that's what we need to do. That's how you will ground into the energy that you're moving through. Really important. So as we start through this week, all right, Monday, we're going to be in some of the Mars. We're going to feel some of that Mars energy because we're in Taurus. The moon is going into Taurus. That's the grounding. That's the stubborn energy. All right. And if you're not careful, that's where you can feel some of that fire holding your ground, not wanting to budge. And we're in there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So as you start back to your work week, notice where you feel a little bit stubborn about changes, about your work routine. Maybe it's work stuff. All right. And where can you just breathe through it? Breathe through it, breathe through it, breathe through it. So all the way into mid part of the week. Then by Thursday, it's going to ease up. All right, we're going to have some of that energy of Gemini coming in with the moon. That's our air, and that's when you're going to be able to go back and think and be a little bit more research and analytical and look at both sides. That's the duality, all right? We want to have that going forward. And then as you come to the weekend, we're going to feel a little bit more of that emotional energy, all right? The moon comes back around into Cancer. So that's that emotional energy, but it's also that intuitive energy. So as you work through this whole week, work towards that. Work to setting your intentions, to use your intuition, to know what those feelings are, to learn to trust your gut instincts to help you make it through. Trust is a big word. We're talking about it on the podcast. Actually, there's a great meditation on the podcast this week where I really take you into the higher dimensions. Trust is what's coming forward. Trust is practice. Trust that these shifts are good for you, and that's really what you're going to see. And then as we move through next week, we'll go into the new moon in Leo. But this week is really about finishing some of that letting go. Don't be so stubborn in what you're doing. Careful of your actions. Careful of that roaring energy. All right, again, we're seeing it all over. People are roaring at each other, throwing energy at each other. Remind yourself to take a breath, to come back to those feelings of higher vibration for you. Remember, the gateway's open. Shift that energy wherever you want to shift. You can. You really, really can. Trust that you can do the work. Open up to your spiritual practice. Spend extra time outside. It's the best time to do it, right? Outside during the season. Feel your feet on the earth. Go up and look outside. And that's going to help you trust these changes that we are all moving through. We can do it, and we can come out to a better place, but we have to do the work. And your spiritual body, your soul purpose, your intention can help you to move forward right now. All right, so let's take this energy, pull it in, and let's work on literally opening that light body. All right, let's do partly what we did in the meditation from the podcast. You can catch it. It's a nice 30-minute meditation. We'll just do a few minutes right now. All right, so wherever you are, if you can, pull your energy in, calling in your higher self, taking this time to prepare for the week. We're just talking about it like this weekend, pulling the energy in, prepare, to-do list, nice deep inhale, and exhale. Calling the spiritual body right on top of the physical body, shoulders and shoulders, hips and hips, feet and feet. As we call in all the guidance around us, call in your higher self. As we take this time to honor where we are, right here in this amazing gateway of energy. As we are working the medicine wheel today, walking around and looking at our life, we come to the season of summer, found in the direction of the south. If you're in this continent, I know I have some of you guys from Australia, you'd be opposite. All right? But for those of us around here, this is where we have patience for ourselves. We open up to the growing of our work, the harvesting of our crops, our seeds, our projects, however you want to look at it. And we just take this time to honor this space as we call in the directions for guidance and protection this week to the south, the west, the north, and the east, above us, below us, right into the very center, calling into your heart. And begin to feel your breath, opening up for these intentions for you, pulling that energy up the body, exhaling back down so you quiet down a little bit, hearing your inner self. Inhaling, lifting the breath up the body, and exhale, pulling your breath back down. Dropping into the heart as you continue your breath. What is your intention for this week? To move forward and bring that energy from the heart into the third eye and allow yourself to see all of that energy coming in for you this week as you set your intentions right now. Notice how you'll feel as these intentions come in and allow that energy to elevate up. Joy, peace, renewal, abundance, whatever it is for you. And just radiate out. This is opening this light body. Imagine this column of light within you, elevating out, pushing out, radiating out these higher vibrations of light. As you inhale, go beyond the crown into the higher realms, all the way up. And as you exhale, all the way back down. As you inhale, open the heart out in front of you, opening up with peace. And exhale all the way back. One more time like that. Inhale up the body. And exhale, pulling it all the way back down. Inhaling, opening from the heart. All around, we're expanding our light body. All around, expanding the auric field. Coming back in. And now taking a moment and just radiating that light all around you. Feel, imagine, pretend this brilliant source of light radiating out, opening up to the stars, the cosmic forces, opening up to your soul energy. Yeah. Take another deep inhale. And exhale. And just pulling that energy in, coming back, feeling those elevated emotions, feeling that elevated vibration for you. Hold on to this. This is what we want to do over and over and over. All right, let's go to the cards. All right, so the first card that came forward, do these at the medicine wheel today, Ace of Cups. Beautiful card to come forward right now. Really beautiful card. This is about asking yourself, like really reminding yourself, is my heart open? Am I loving myself? It's an opportunity to really like fill your heart with love. Like when we heart link with the angels, they talk about heart link into your heart is so full of love. A great time to do this. All right, it's summer energy, it's summer love. Allow yourself to feel whatever is actually in there as well. All right, so sometimes we have to feel into a little bit of the shadow, a little bit of the darkness right now. That's okay. The more we look into it and shine the light, then look what bubbles out. So it's a renewal of love for yourself and an opportunity for you to ask that question. Am I loving myself? Am I doing good habits? Am I doing good things? All right, start on a cleanse. All right, really helping me to really look at some of the things that, even though I say I love myself, I may not be treating myself so well. What am I putting into my body? What am I drinking? So this is an opportunity for you to do the same. And I know this time of year, we can get a little bit like burnt out. All right, look at your garden. It's a little bit overgrown probably. So this is a time to renew that energy for you. All right, now 1, 2, or 3, if you chose card 1, Son of Pentacles. So this is actually some of that Taurus energy. This is like being diligent in the earth plane, doing your work, continuing and working on your projects. But the only thing about this card is like, don't keep your head down too much. Sometimes come up and look at the bigger picture. But this is a good card for working through that Taurus energy we're talking about at the beginning for this week. All right, the second card, if you chose it, with the 9 of Pentacles. Always love this card. This is always abundance. Things are working. We have all of this centering. We have all these little pentacles coming together. You can go deep in there. But it always also to ask you, like, how are you with this? Are you happy with this? Is this what you want? Is this abundance coming in? All right? Is this what it is? Just worked on your garden, right, Kate? Yeah, it gets overgrown, but then you renew it and it feels so good. That's what we want to do, especially with your heart, right? For sure. All right, so the 9 of Pentacles is really asking you too, as you're building this and things are working, to make sure that you're taking a step back and saying, is this where I want to be right now? All right, we're all allowed to shift, right? So is this happiness good for you? Or are you just doing it because you're so caught up in doing it? All right, it's a great way to look at this card. A really good time to look at this energy for you too. All right, and then the third card, which is, okay, a lot of us are guilty of this one, is the 10 of Wands. This is like a energetic clutter. This is like when you just feel like, I've had so much drama, so much going on. I don't know which way to go. When you get yourself all bent out of shape, anxiety, overwhelm, tension. That's what this card is. All right, it is. I'm not going to joke you about it, but it is. But the thing we want to look at is, don't put too much pressure on yourself right now. Allow yourself to kind of let it go. And again, breathe. Manage your expectations. Let them go, all right? And sometimes your to-do list, learn this from my daughter, learn this from Jean, my tapping coach. When you make your to-do list and you carry it, you check it off, then you realize what you have done. Because sometimes what happens is we feel like we didn't get anything done. I know I can be that guilty of that one. And then we can get this overload. All right. So make sure that you clear out that energetic clutter. All right. Don't put so much pressure on yourself right now. Sit back and relax a little bit. Trust things are moving at a rate, even if we can't see it. All right. A lot of cosmic forces going on. Did you guys hear about those earthquakes up in North Carolina? Oh my goodness. The earth is shaking up. Part of it too. All right. So just to reiterate here. We do start out with the ability to open our hearts to love this week, all right? To loving yourself, to renewing your practice. Really, that's a good one too. To renewing that faith that you have within yourself and just checking in and saying, am I doing loving good things? The first card is the Son of Pentacles. Be diligent, all right? Be diligent with what you're doing. Stick to your plan somewhat, but remember to look up at the bigger picture to get that perspective and make whatever little course correct. All right, we're moving rocks today. Course correct that you need. The 9 of Pentacles, this is about doing your work, building it up. It's building, being abundant, being grateful, and also asking yourself, am I where I want to be? Like, am I just doing this because I'm used to it, or am I really happy with what's going on? And then the 10 of Wands is all that energetic clutter. Clear it out, let it go. 10 is also the completion. Time to really let it go, all right? It may be necessary to cut some cords as you move through this week. All right, take a nice deep inhale. Let me know how that resonates with you. I did do a great podcast this week all about the Lion's Gateway, so check it out. It dropped yesterday. You can follow the meditation again. The energy is still full. All right, I did a meditation with Practice Works on Monday. They started a new series, and that's what I have going on. All right, so let's see. Ernest, you asked for a card. Hey, Kat. Kat, you're up in that northern energy, that winter. All right, we'll do Ernest and Kat over here. How's the house hunt, Kat? Ernest. The Hermit. All right, so you asked about for your business. So this is about you really pulling in, trusting your own light. All right, and it's okay if you're going to feel like you're on your own a little bit, so to speak, but trust your light, be strong in what you do, and shine that energy out. All right, you may feel a little different in whatever position you're going into, but the stronger you are with yourself, the better it will be. Okay, hope that helps. Kat, your house. The world has your back, Kat. Things are spinning around. Don't forget to keep doing this kind of energy work for yourself. Keep putting those intentions out there to be really, really strong with what all you're doing, all right? Really important that you open up to this. The world, just know, like, be grateful. I know you probably are, but the world does have your back, which is a really great thing, all right? That's the world card, all right? I love to see when that one comes up. All right, let's see over here. Hey, Maris, how is your hike today? All right, let's see where we are. All right, Mare, this card is for you. Mare, this is the four of, no, this is the Emperor card. All right, so the Emperor card, it is a four, but it's the Emperor. So the Emperor card is about standing strong, really shining your light. You've earned your place in your work. You're doing really well. All right, look at this. It's almost like that eclipse energy. So there could be some surprises, but you're very strong in how you handle your stuff right now. Really good. Were you on vacation? So this is an opportunity for you to go back into your work really strong. See how that is? Lots of times the Emperor card is about someone that has earned their way to where they are, all right? So you have a lot of good experience that you've been building. Stand strong in what you're doing, okay? Excellent. Kika, how you been feeling? Kika, you got a 9 of Wands. I always love this card because it reminds me like you keep building your work, keep building your work, keep building your work. Look at that intuitive energy building up for you. Perfect time for we do that. Wand is passions and desires. So are you happy as you keep stepping up the ladder? And know that one step at a time builds all the way up there. All right, really nice card. Again, Wands is our passions and desires, and it can also be our spiritual energy as well. So build that practice as well. Marissa, we got 2 cards, so I guess I'm going to have to give you 2. One is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, we'll start with that one. So that one's really good. Keep spinning that Wheel of Fortune. Even though it may feel chaotic, which is exactly what this card looks like right now, know there is a little bit of order to it, all right? I know you like order. Look at the wisdom of the owl is there for you. Things are tying up together. Wheel of Fortune, all right? Just like really gratitude. And the other thing that came forward that was stuck to it was the Mother of Wands. So this is about being really kind of a little protective of your own passions and your desires. So you don't have to tell everything. And I'm going to say this relates to work too. Like just keep that in there and let that keep building, all right? There is transformation coming. Look at the red and the yellows. That's fire and passion and desires, which is our wands. There is something brewing. Don't think there's not. You got 2 really great cards because the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you. Excellent. All right. Love the podcast about the lines. Thank you. Definitely feeling the energy. Excellent. Yes, it was really good. All right. Thank you. Spot on too. Our group is expecting changes at work. Okay. Yes, Kika. Thank you. All right, Raylene, this is a card for you. All right. So this is a judgment card. So this is really not so much about judging, but it's really about that aha moment, like that awakening and realizing like I can look at this in a different way. It's almost like that phoenix rising energy. So whatever darkness you may have been feeling or could be feeling, especially as we continue to release energy into the dark of the moon, but let you know that there is a lesson. It's kind of like the world is going through this as well right now. All right, we're looking at our lessons. We're trying to figure out how to rise up above it all. Gotten some conversations today at the lake. Oh my gosh, I was getting a little upset and I just had to take a breath, go back to what I believe. And sometimes we have to do this, but know that there is that aha energy coming for you the way you're looking at it. All right, definitely. All right, spot on. All right, definitely. If I missed you, let me know. Over here on Facebook, the same thing. I almost pulled this upside down again. Let me know if I missed you. All right. Hey, Janet. Hey, Monique. All right. Definitely. All right. I got you a card. Okay, Kate. Your garden. This card is for you. You got the whole High Priestess. So this is about really owning the mystery schools. Now, know you love the earth. I'm curious what's going on. We haven't chatted in a while with school and all of that, but be a master to your energy, all right? Own that mystery school. Own the energy of the earth. You're an empathic, from the earth. Own that energy. Look how she's holding the globe there. The moon is above it. Really regal, and know that you know what you know, all right? Know that you know what you know, especially of the mystery school. So that's your yoga, that's your meditation, and that's that inner guidance that you have in consciousness. Have a podcast tomorrow talking about consciousness. Definitely. Very much like the Ten of Wands now. Love the Hermit card. All right, stay strong, Ernest. Stay strong and shine your light. Gorgeous. Thank you. Definitely trusting the world has my back. Thank you so much. Excellent. Irene, you would like a card. Irene, Mother of Swords. All right, so this is a great card to know that you have the wisdom to see really sharp. I always like to remind people, don't get too critical with yourself right now. Really take a breath, but it is a good card for doing detailed work. All right, and know that you have the ability to be really spot on. All right, great card for you as well. All right, anybody else I missed? So really what I do want to say, y'all, is that things will get tougher out there. But the more we return to our self, to our spiritual practice, to listening inside, the easier it's going to be to move through this time and make the shifts that we need. Trust the work, all right? Trust it, trust it, trust it. Trust the shifts that are happening. Have patience with yourself. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Check out the podcast for sure. Follow along the meditations and return to those elevated emotions. Shine that radiance out. That will help you attract exactly what you want to see in your life. Keep practicing that for sure. All right, reach out if you have any questions. Let me know. Let's take a moment as we close the energy. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Trust your divine soul is guiding you exactly where you need to be. Do the practice, show up for yourself, and don't forget the Ace of Cups. Love, love, love. All right, everybody, thanks so much for joining me. This is your host, Terry Ann Hyman. To your spirit, namaste.